Welcome to today's episode of Audio Gear Hoarders. This is my camera person, Andres Colleen.
Hello, everybody.
We're going to be going through my gear. I just found out that Sweetwater has a gear exchange, and you can sell gear for $100 and keep all of it in a gift card, or just get paid out with like the best things. We're going to go through my guitar collection here in Sarasota, Florida, and I'm gonna try to talk myself into either keeping or selling the stuff on Sweetwater Gear Exchange.
I like the plan.
Should we get to it?
Let's do it.
Okay, so I have this stairwell lined with guitars on the wall just to convince people that I am actually a music YouTuber in this show of opulence and power. We have the music man, Albert Lee. I bought this in a stupor after seeing St. Vincent play, and this is before she had the signature, and she rocked this one. And I was like, I gotta have this. I put in a bid online for it, a lowball bid, not thinking they would buy it, and then I woke up the next morning and I'm like, oh, $1,500 on this. So that's the Music Man Albert Lee. Should I sell it? I have the St. Vincent's and I kind of like that more, but this thing is so good. I don't know, should I sell this? Should I not? Let me know in the comments if I should keep it. I feel like I'm like a 7.5 out of 10 keeping it. Here we have the Gretsch semi-hollow. I believe this is like a streamliner is what this is called. This thing actually is like super affordable. I think I will sell this one. I just don't play it. It's a great guitar. I love the look of it. If you're interested in a semi-hollow, maybe check that one out. Could be on Gear Exchange by the end of this video. We have the Donner Seeker series. Donner is super affordable instruments. I like this one because it's got the HSS on it. And again, this is like more of their higher end affordable series. Again, still super inexpensive. They got like the cool tuners on this one. This guitar is like a sleeper killer deal. This might be like the best guitar under like $700 that you'll ever find. I don't know. Do I sell it? Do I not? Oh, close. This one's cool because this is 100% carbon fiber. A lot of companies claim to be carbon fiber, but maybe it's just like a top or something. This is like 100% carbon fiber. So if I ever had a gig in Antarctica, this would probably be the guitar that I used. Should I sell it? I don't know. Am I going to Antarctica anytime soon? This guy, this is gonna be a 10 out of 10 keeper. Can't sell this one. This is the D'Angelico Deluxe SS. There's something super special about this one. This is an Emerald Rider Green. I was using this for the Rider era stuff. And I love this guitar. This is one of my favorite guitars ever, which is why it has kind of like, this is the guitar you see when you're coming up the stairs, Andres. What do you think?
I think it's a nice guitar, and I think you should give it to your best friend.
Okay, yeah, sure. I'll give it to, All right, this one, I feel like this is a 9 out of 10 as far as like, am I gonna keep this? This is a Fender 62 reissue. I used to work at Guitar Center, and this was like my big purchase that I made because we could buy stuff at cost from Fender. And this is actually what I ended up getting from Fender, just because we had one of these in like the showroom, and this thing is awesome. So as far as like vintage reissue strats go, this is my favorite. Sherwood Green is my all-time favorite color that Fender has ever done. It's got a big baseball bat neck, and that's why this is, of the ones on the hangers, the easiest one for me to grab. So we've made it through the stairwell, and now we are up into the main studio here. You may be wondering, why is your favorite acoustic guitar hidden back here? Good question, not sure. This is a Martin D35. This is the first guitar that Martin ever gave me. I'm a Martin artist, I have a signature guitar, and like super close with those guys. Never gonna sell this one. This one is kind of like the all-timer. Like I'll have this one till, this guitar will be passed down through my bloodline. If that ever happens. Or it'll go to Andreas's son, if that doesn't happen. This is interesting. This is a gig bag. Not even sure what's in here. What do we got?
What do you got there?
Oh, it's Martin 00X. So
Are you kidding?
Yeah, this is interesting. This is one of the most affordable Martin guitars. This was my best performing video of all of last year, was a demo on this guitar. And this actually led, the popularity of that video, still have the pickguard cover on. The popularity of that video is actually what led me to developing my own signature 00. So
Oh, that's amazing.
I could sell it. I could part with that one now that I have the signature one. Yeah. Make me an offer, guys. Let me know if you want the 00 that started it all. Also, I love the gig bags for those are so...
Yeah, that's nice.
So good. Again, this is the gig bag, the SD.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get to that later. A Taylor 614. This is a super high quality, well-made instrument. This is, even though I'm a Martin guy now, This was the first guitar that Taylor ever sent me when I started working with them back in the day, and I don't know, I think this, maybe 8 out of 10 for me holding on to this one, because even though I am firmly a Martin guy, the 614 has awesome features. I've gigged so many times. I've probably gigged with this guitar, maybe more than anything besides the Martin. Here's, these are cool. So these are more of like the Martin SC stuff, which they kind of wanted to get more into the player-friendly acoustic singer-songwriter thing, so it has a cool cutaway. I like the tuners on this one, too. Probably, I'm not gonna sell this, because if I'm busking, which me and Andreas, we're gonna go busking soon.
Oh, yeah.
This will be my busking guitar. That's a great, affordable, live guitar.
Oh, and you know what? I'll take your Martin, the one.
There we go. I love it. We got a plan. This was another late night purchase. This is a Taylor 12 string. This is like the GA 312, I think is what it's called. Again, I just found such a good deal on this. I was like, I need a 12 string, and then I got it, and then
You never play it?
Never played it.
It takes too long to tune.
Yeah, right?
That's my issue with 12 string guitars.
Sounds great. I mean, great instrument. You gotta keep a 12 string. So it's funny. Now that I'm thinking like, oh, do I sell these guitars? I'm not gonna sell that.
You're the guy that wants to sell it and then ends up putting everything back.
I'll probably buy something off Gear Exchange.
Exactly.
So probably, yeah. This is a Gibson 00 or L00, I think. These are really cool. I did a video with Gibson on these a while ago. This is a beautifully made parlor guitar. I think the size of this is really cool, which again, having this around is what made me kind of choose Martin 00 to be my signature, just because it's like they're so cool to just have around, and I don't know. Big fan of L00, but I can part with it 6.5 out of 10. Like I said, it's not that I don't like that guitar, it's just that I'm such a Martin guy now. What do I do? This guy, can't sell this. This is D'Angelico. It's a Premier Series one, but this is like their Hollowbody, their full Hollowbody one, and I don't know, it's I kind of have a little, I'm a big Shaky Graves fan, and if I ever am in the Shaky Graves mood, this is the guitar for that. So I'm keeping this.
I really like the color.
You like the color? I was never a yellow guy. I'm becoming like a fan of yellow, which we'll get to in the strap. Actually, we'll get to this right now.
Oh.
Because I've got a Fender short scale bass.
Wow.
This is a great finish that they did. So Fender, I cannot stand some of the color options that Fender gives. It's like they'll be so close. They'll have like the perfect color, but then they'll only offer it rosewood fingerboard, or the perfect color that only comes with maple. And I feel like only 10% of the time do they actually get the body neck color right. But I think they recently, like, this is like a really cool finish that I don't think I normally would have liked.
I love that.
But yeah, I think the Player 2 series is awesome. Dollar for dollar, great stuff. If you're a guitar player that wants to play bass, short scale bass could be the way to go, just because it's light. It's not going to give you back problems playing bass live and stuff. And
is it green or yellow? Put it in the comments.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of green, this is one that I can't sell. This is a 10 out of 10 can't sell. This is the Emerald Virtuo.
Wow.
They've had me out to their factory in Ireland a couple times now. And this thing, there's no guitar like this in my estimation. This is like crazy, because you can build this in the custom builder that they have on their website. So you get to kind of like pick like the inlay. It's got like this like traditional Irish inlay type Gaelic thing. It has the MIDI output. Andres, you're very familiar with this because
yes.
You're a Godin multi-act player of the highest regard. And then it's got the Fishman Fluence set, and you can blend, split everything. This is probably the most versatile guitar potentially like ever made. You can put acoustic or electric strings on this. Like I said, 100% carbon fiber. The Emerald stuff is amazing. Again, it's not cheap, but it's amazing. Talk a little bit about this. Can't sell this ever. Nice, I can just slip that under. This is an American Standard Telly that I bought used, and then I had my mom chalk paint.
Oh wow.
So yeah, this used to be like a weird mint green hideous color, and then my mom painted this, and now it's like the most priceless guitar that I own to me.
That's beautiful.
So this guitar is worth more to me than anybody else. That's why I'm not going to sell that. But maybe
you can give it to your best friend.
You know, another one that I can give to my best friend. I feel like I've given you guitars already. You've got guitars.
Plenty.
Rickenbacker 4003 bass. This thing is a beast, classic. I have kind of a love-hate relationship with this thing because the Rickenbackers are not the easiest basses to play, but they do a thing that no other bass can do. Like, if you really want that kind of like hollow muted sound, this is the best tool for the job, which is great. Like, especially if you want to kind of like double it with like a picked muted guitar. This is amazing. This is the best thing in the world for that. But I do feel like, I don't know, something about the neck. I kind of like the Fender basses a little bit better, and for sure the Music Man basses, but Rickenbacker 4003, I don't know, 8 out of 10, should I sell that? We'll see. Fender Acoustasonic is a hot take. People hate on this guitar a lot. The funny thing about these Tele style heads, you can just slip them through the thing, but this is one of the Mexico-made Acoustasonics, and I kind of like this better than the other ones because it has the 9-volt battery in it. The other ones are USB charged, and like, I'm just so used to using 9 volts live. Andres, you know that's right?
I can't stand the USB charging stuff because when you need it is when it's not charged.
Right. And it's like, again, it's our fault. But I think we've just, as performers, we're so used to 9 volts being the thing.
Yeah.
And like, I know
You need a reliable battery that will last a long time.
for sure. And the great thing about 9 volts is you can pick another one up.
Yeah.
Right. We've had guitars die in a gig.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, whatever. Who cares? It's like it's embarrassing, but at the end of the day, nobody really cares. You know, you just get another 9 volt, pop it up, shows back
That's
on,
it.
right?
That's it.
Yeah, so I prefer the Acoustasonics with the 9 volt charging. But I think this is a cool tool. People hate on the Acoustasonics all the time. I'm not selling it. I've got to keep at least one Acoustasonic. I think I've sold like 2 other ones, but
Unless the price is good.
hey, make me an offer I can't refuse.
That's it.
The cool thing about the Sweetwater Gear Exchange is, again, like I said, you can take cash or 100% of it in Sweetwater credit. You can buy like a laptop on Sweetwater. You can buy like an Apple product.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's a good way to kind of trade stuff.
Do they accept organs? Like if you want to donate an organ?
The Sweetwater Black Market Gear Exchange.
Oh,
I'll send
okay.
you a special link
Please.
to that.
Yeah, I'll
for
look
sure.
forward to it.
Yeah, I've sold a lot of mine actually. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you'd be amazed at how little of my organs I have left.
Oh, you got the brain still, right?
No, brain's just, well, the cool thing about the brain is you can regrow brain matter. So I just scrape off a little bit, put it in a Ziploc bag, send it off to Sweetwater Black
That's the
Gear
best.
Exchange. We're
Have
good
you
to
ever
go.
made a smoothie with it?
And I've not been eating my own brains yet, Andreas. Thank you for asking. The Fender P-Bass. Well, I guess it's the P-Bass Jazz Bass. You can go either way. I use this more as just the P-Bass pickup. Again, it says Precision Bass on there. This is active double. What just happened? Something fall off? What is this? Oh, is this a knob? Knob just fell off. Quality craftsmanship from the Fender team here. I'll screw that one back in later if I remember.
That's funny.
Double 9 volt, 18 volt. Yeah, get out of here. That's power. You think you're fancy with your 1 9-volt battery? Nah, dude. Nah, you need 2 9 volts.
Now I know the secrets behind Pino Palladino.
I don't think I would sell that. That's a 9 out of 10. That's kind of my go-to bass. This is a specific kind of sound. This is kind of more what I use.
I really like that one. Put it in your wheel for me,
You like
please.
this guy?
No, this one.
Oh, the green one.
Yeah, put it on the
Yeah.
wheel for me, please.
You got it, bud. All right, this one, the St. Vincent Goldie. Gosh, this is, so I'm making an album with my friend Lilu, and the Goldie was probably like the most used guitar on the album. I'm a huge sucker for St. Vincent's. We've got another one over in the LA studio. I should probably do a video on that too, because that's definitely more hoarder-like because it's a smaller apartment, but Goldie, a huge fan of the Goldie. Could never sell the Goldie just because this is kind of like my spirit electric guitar. Hot take, so I have the OG one in white at the LA studio. I kind of prefer those more than the gold foil pickups, but they're both awesome. We got another Fender Strat. So this one is super interesting. This is, you'd think like, oh, just another Strat. I was part of the launch for this and I was like, okay, cool, like, you know, an inexpensive Stratocaster, let's check it out. This one's got the mojo. Like there's something about certain guitars that are just like awesome. That guitar is awesome. I think it sounds better than the 62 reissue. Again, it plays much different types of necks, but like, this is, I think even if you watched a lot of my more recent videos, when I'm back in the studio shooting videos, I kind of grabbed that Strat more than anything. So not gonna sell that one. This one's interesting. So this one right here, the D'Angelico Mini DC. This is known in the lore as the Juliana guitar.
Juliana, is it so wrong to miss the sweetness of your song? Now the music's gone.
We did a song, me and Andrea, called Juliana, and this was kind of like the guitar we used to kind of promote that. So it's a little bit of historical. It's not super valuable, but that guitar is just amazing. And I don't know, if you guys are interested in it, let me know. I could part with it just to kind of like let that lore go go to the people. But yeah, I love the D'Angelico semi-hollows. Here we go. This is cool. This is the Enya Sonic Go, the Nova Sonic Go. This is one of the, if you've seen my videos again, I use this one a few times a month, at least. It's got a built-in speaker, so you can kind of just... So it's kind of, you know, it's cool. It's, I don't know if you want to call it a novelty or not, but...
My wife thought it was very cool.
Yeah, you're using this for a while, right?
You left it there, I forgot about it. But the day you went, my wife saw it and she was blown away.
I love the handle, like the grip here. It just feels great. Again, this is the technology here is awesome. It's not a traditional guitar, that's for sure, but I stand by these. These are super cool guitars, and they sound great plugged in. This is the Schecter Apocalypse series. I feel like I couldn't part with this just because I could for sure use this as a weapon in the Apocalypse. This thing is awesome. It's got locking tuners. Super underrated kind of lineup of theirs, like Explorer style. I just think like the look of this is like so cool. And this is a good thing to talk about. I feel like when you sit with this guitar, it's not the most comfortable as to where the shape is. But when you stand up and you play a show with it, it's kind of awesome. So I've actually played this guitar live more than I've played it in the studio. But it's just a sick look, like
it is.
Objectively.
It really is.
So you're gonna have to make me a Godfather offer to get rid of the Explorer. Got the Supro Blackmagic Reverb amp there. The synths, just real quick about the synths. This thing is unreal. Moog Sub 37. I was playing Andres some tracks before with bass on that. How did it sound?
Goosebumps.
Right, it's like,
immediate goosebumps.
The bass sounds on the Sub 37 are out of this world. And then Prophet Rev 2. Could never sell that. And then the Novation, this is just cool for kind of everything else. So to the guitars on the wall, in the back corner there, we have the Martin 000 Street Master. They gave me that on my first trip to the Martin Factory Museum. So that'll always kind of have a special place in my heart. Another really good busking guitar, just because it's still an American made, but the electronics are solid in that one. The tuners on that one are the same ones that I ended up using for the Sean Daniel signature. So again, just another kind of precursor to that. This is a Cordoba 55 FCE. This is my flamenco guitar. Can we?
For my will, please.
This is the one that you would get. Because Andres is like an incredible flamenco player. Check out his channel if you've never seen him.
Thank you.
The Spanish guitar in general, all the stuff.
Thank you.
I am such a poser. But I got this when I worked at Guitar Center just because it was like such a good deal. It was like it was in the computer system wrong, so it was like a little shady how I got this guitar, but my store manager signed off on me getting it. He was like, yeah, sure, grab it. So I got the guitar for like $200. Anyways, this is the Cordoba GK Studio, the GK for Gypsy Kings. Gypsy Kings are an awesome band. I know that you're a fan of them, right? Don't you play some of their songs live?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Play a couple.
I just don't. Why do I not play Nylon more? You gotta teach me, bro. But yeah, that is maybe dollar for dollar, kind of like the best deal in nylon string guitars. I've got two Cordobas actually, because this next one is the Cordoba C7. So I was teaching guitar lessons at this shop in like an abandoned mall, and they would have some guitars just out there for me to like use for the students, so I didn't have to bring my own. And I remember they got this in, taught a lesson with it, and I'm like, I need to buy this guitar. So that's why I would sell the GK Studio, just because I love the C7. The C series in general, I think, are like so good.
For me, the shape of a guitar with the classical, the original shape, it's for me like amazing.
So real quick, the difference between like a classical guitar, just body-wise, and a flamenco one is like the depth of the body. Like that Cordoba 55 FCE is like, gosh, almost like half as thin, maybe 2/3 as thin. But big fan of the Cordoba C, especially if you're learning, you want to just learn some kind of fingerstyle nylon stuff. Great price point for that. The most important guitar of all time. The Sean Daniel signature, Martin 00. Look at this, Andreas. What do you think of this guy?
Wow.
How about, do you know that my name is etched in the wood right here, and my initials are right here at the headstock?
That's amazing.
Yeah, I don't have to sell this because you guys can just buy this straight up at Sweetwater. It's a Sweetwater exclusive. Like I said, this was inspired by a couple different Martins that you've already seen. The 00 X that I reviewed last year and the Street Master, and I thought this was kind of like the best of all worlds. I think it's a great looking guitar, and it's got a built-in tuner. Come on, just like, so it has some of the best features of the SC series, the 00X, and the 000 Street, and the Street Master stuff in general. So
I can't wait to play this guitar. I haven't played it yet.
We gotta fix that right away. The other one that I will never sell is this. This is the Orangewood Juniper rubber bridge guitar. Like, I'm such a sucker for rubber bridge stuff, much to the chagrin of people that watch my channel, because I would say most of the audience that watches me hates rubber bridge guitars. I absolutely love the sound of a rubber bridge guitar, and if it were up to me, I would play no other type of guitar but rubber bridge guitars. I know that Ernie Ball actually just made an attachment that you can just like slip through the strings that you can kind of convert any acoustic guitar bridge into a rubber bridge, but
I didn't know.
yeah, that's it. So can't sell that one. And then this is the guitar that kind of started it all. This is a Taylor GA3. When I first started my YouTube channel, this was like my only guitar. Can you believe it? I only had like one acoustic guitar, Andres. Like,
unbelievable.
What a unbelievable thing. Yeah.
First world problems.
Yeah. So I bought this used from a local guitar shop here, and yeah, I don't know. I guess it's just kind of a special guitar to me. They don't make the GA3 series anymore. The closest thing they have now is like a 314. But again, at the time, I thought dollar for dollar, this was like the best thing. And I don't know, there's just something about this guitar that is special to me. It's probably worth more to me than anybody else. That's probably why I won't sell this one. But yeah, those are the guitars that I have out here.
They're gonna have to make a good offer because you seem very attached to all of them.
Yeah, it's kind of funny. I was like, the idea for this video is like, all right, I'll just get some stuff, talk about it, and then put most of it on Sweetwater Gear Exchange. Now it's like, well, damn. But that's the great thing about Gear Exchange. The best thing I will say is the fact that you just get to keep 100% of it if it's store credit. Because I remember back in the day when I was working for the Evil Guitar Center, we would take trade-ins at the store, right? That would be a pretty big part of the business. And it would be so sad to see people like just want to get some kind of fair value for good. So let's say that their guitar would sell used for $1,000. We would offer them like $500, right? Because they've got to make their money on it. But the cool thing about Gear Exchange is like, okay, your guitar is worth $1,000. You get to sell it for $1,000, keep the $1,000, then get whatever you want at Sweetwater. So it really is more of an exchange than it is a market. So I think that's kind of like super cool. You guys know that I'm a huge simp for Sweetwater. So.
I'll check it out. I have some guitars that a friend gave me that I may sell.
There we go, yeah. So if you see most of these guitars on Sweetwater Exchange, you'll know that I died and Andres will somehow worked his way into my will and is profiting.
Or maybe you're in an island pretending you died.
Ah, there
escaping
we go.
all the ex-girlfriends.
Maybe this whole video is just a ruse to set up a fake death.
It's possible.
I don't know. Let us know in the comments. So yeah, if you guys want any of this stuff, make me an offer, and then check out Sweetwater Gear Exchange, and then check out my man Andres because he's got some stuff that you could probably make an offer on too. It's the season of wheeling and dealing. Oh, there he is. You ready to wheel and deal, buddy?
Yes.
All right. Well, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.